welcome to another First Play from the guys at New Game Plus. This is Kenny bringing you our Game of the Week, which as you can see is Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2. I'm going to hit start because it told me to. And this game is on the Nintendo DS. So we've got a slightly different screen for you here since there's two screens. I'm fairly sure that this is going to be a controller-driven game, but if it ends up being stylus or touch-integrated, you'll have to forgive me while I panic and reach down for my mouse and pretend that it's a finger. Yeah, this is clearly a fighting game, which fits with my somewhat limited knowledge of what happens in this series, and lots of options about game difficulty and ability to practice, kind of all the standard fighting game things. But just to give you guys a taste, today I think we're going to jump straight into the story mode. I'm terrible at fighting games, this is known, so we're just going to see how far we can get. I don't know that you're going to see any super complex moves, though I might stumble upon something and spam it, and we'll just see what the sort of first flavor of this game has to offer. Reminder that the reason we play this game as a first play is to give you a little taste and so that you can know what the game is and choose to play along with us. We would love if you did that. Get a copy of this game. Hop in Discord, tell us all about it. We want your feedback on the Game of the Week. So look forward to hearing from you guys, and let's jump in and see what story mode has in store for us. Okay, looks like I get to choose characters. I know nothing about the series. I'm assuming all of these are locked characters. Don't know who's supposed to be strong. I have general positive associations with this guy. I'm not even going to say character names because I'm probably going to pronounce them wrong and offend all the fans. Yeah, I know Dragon Ball Z is a big deal. It's just not part of my big deal. So we're going to jump in, play Piccolo, presumably, and see how far we can get. Okay, Piccolo and Gohan. Looks like I got to just start right where it lets me start, and I've got to clear 11 portions of the map. You probably won't see all of that in this first play, but let's do a few at least. Okay, Earth was suddenly under attack by Saiyans, and Goku was sent to another dimension by Raditz. I don't know who any of these people are. I can exit, or I can skip. In Goku's absence, Piccolo and Gohan trained to protect Earth from the Saiyans. We're going to let this play through, and if I need to skip, we'll do it after the fact, so that I don't have to touch the screen. Okay, Piccolo and Gohan trained to protect Earth from the Saiyans. Great. Now we train for real. Alright. So it looks like we're fighting each other, but that fight is just training. So, fun. Okay. Looks a little ready. Here we go. Man, this stuff moves really quickly. Don't know what I'm doing, but I like that I can fly and shoot projectiles. That feels pretty safe. Man, okay, so this very three-dimensional game. I think that's sort of how the series works, but oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my buttons here. Looks like, get away. Looks like my sort of ranged attack is just this A button. Oh. Don't know what happened, except I'm getting my butt kicked. Sorry, I can't talk and be bad at games at the same time. And I want to at least try and show you guys a little bit of what this is about. Oh, no, don't hit me. Rude. Okay, Hey-oh! We knocked him out. It's probably the only time that will happen. Okay, so we'll see if we can talk for a second before we jump into the next one, because, wow, a lot was going on there. First of all, very three-dimensional in space. Like, the zoom is way out. You don't just sort of go right to left. Because your characters are, at least part of the time, flying, you can go up and over and all sorts of things. Definitely seems like there's combos. Haven't fully figured all of that out yet. Which are my hits, which are everything else. So I'm going to just trudge through these buttons and see. Pretty. Lots of bright colors, but a little more simplistic than I thought it would be, honestly. I may have a skewed perception of kind of the DS and what the graphics are like on it generally, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's jump in, do a few more for you. We'll get a little of this story along the way, because why not? Looks like you're no longer a crybaby. You're not really a bad person after all. Okay. Tomorrow we practice a team attack. Okay, so there's some more dynamics that we've got to figure out here. When they're in a team and they're key, don't know. Power is 200. Touch the special team attack button. All right. Next fight. Let's see what we got. You guys probably don't care about the story, so shing. And here we go, straight into the team fight, where it looks like it's 3 of us on 1. That might mean they're really strong, and I'm afraid. I'm gonna just play it safe. Let's get in and see what we can do. Oh, ouch. Oh, found a button. I don't know what it does, but it got me in a lot of trouble, so we won't use that anymore. Definitely looks like it's... Man, they really have implemented this sort of, like, three-dimensional space thing pretty well. It looked a little awkward, but it feels really fluid. You can just kind of tell where you are and push your buttons all around. Again, like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but, like... The characters run in really naturally. There's a big, like, touch the button that I'm gonna maybe try and do for you guys at some point, but it's so hard playing on this, in this format. Okay, I didn't get a chance to. I might mouse over, you'll see it if I do, and be ready to touch for you, just so we can get that whole DS-y feel. Yeah, these games are kind of weird playing not on the console. It's something to talk about, whether it's even the type of game that's worth emulating since the experience is so different. We talked about this a little bit last time we had a Nintendo DS game. But so far, I've got a little bit of the fighting game, and it hasn't been a hurdle to not have that kind of special button interaction. Though I would like to see the team fight. So, let's see. I did better that time than I thought. How about we let you guys get a little story beat here? We're going to just walk through it. I'll let you read it, because nobody wants to just hear me talk. And then we'll do one more fight, just to kind of, like, get a little more taste of this game. Maybe see if there's anything new that we're learning. And we'll call that a taste. There's going to be a lot more to this game than what I give you right now. So jump in, play along with us. Be better than me. A mechanical body and attacked Earth. I love that anime just, like, doesn't care. They're just like, we want to do a thing? Yeah, let's do it. Somebody from the future, our person becomes a robot? No big deal. 3 years later? Man, we're jumping all over in time here. Alright. I'm sure all of this is, like, lore appropriate, but I'm lost. I also haven't really been reading. All right, but you have. Let's jump in and see how this resolves. Looks like 2 of us versus 1 of them. I've got that. You probably see that mouse there. Sorry if that looks terrible, but we're going to try and hit that button for you at some point. I got that range attack down. And then we close in and we punch him a bunch. Okay. Nope, didn't work. Okay, well that was an easy fight. Don't know if I'm getting better, or if I just got lucky, or I'm spamming the right things. Fighting games are tough for me, but I've had a little bit of fun. This one feels totally different, feels really authentic to the genre, which I'm not familiar with, but it just like reeks of Dragon Ball Z done well. The third dimension is kind of interesting. It's fairly responsive. And though we may have a couple of hurdles with playing on the DS, I don't know. I'm going to be curious to see what the boys think. I'm going to be curious to hear what you think as well. Play this game with us. Let us know what you think. Leave some commentary. Can't wait to talk about it with you. Hope you enjoyed my first take, where I was bad at the game, but surprisingly effective anyways. See you guys next week. Thanks so much for being a part of the New Game Plus podcast community. Man, maybe this guy's just super strong. I do know there's like really super moves in this. I can't wait to unlock some of them.